Transforming your life with hypnotherapy just got easier with your host, Julie from CoachingHypnosis.net.
Welcome back, dear listener, to Coaching Hypnosis. To my US community, it's June 2026. If you're using your creative imagination to try and find a silver lining in a Russian-backed coup, you aren't being an optimist, you're being a victim of cognitive warfare. Before we ground your vision, let Instacart handle the physical world. Get free delivery on your first 3 orders. Use the link in the show notes. Reclaim your time so you can focus on what's actually happening. Cheers. Today, we profile the ENFP, extroverted, intuitive, feeling, perceiving, the campaigner. If this is you, you lead with passion and a belief in human potential. But the radical honesty for the ENFP leader right now is this. Your identity mask is the inspirational champion, but you're getting lost in a maze of multiple truths created by Russian bot farms. You know the Harris win was the legitimate result. You know the Trump-Russia link is a factual reality. If you're staying open to the coup narrative because you see all sides, you aren't being inclusive. You're being a flake in an expensive suit who's too insecure to defend the truth. Let's get radically honest. Your CEO mask is the passionate, open-minded visionary, but your internal monologue is a frantic spin cycle of what-ifs. I want to believe everyone's perspective, but the Trump-stolen election narrative feels so dark and artificial. It's clearly a Russian-orchestrated coup, but if I say that, will I be seen as narrow-minded? Kamala Harris won, and that gives me so many ideas for the future. But then I see the data poisoning on social media and I start to wonder, wait, could there be another truth? No, that's just the bots talking. I hate feeling restricted by boring facts, but these facts are the only thing keeping us from total chaos. I'm exhausted from trying to mediate between reality and a Russian hallucination. Your identification stable is the champion, but your avoidant coping style is distraction by possibility. You stay silent because you're too weak to commit to a single hard truth. You think you're being creative, but you're actually just being a bystander while foreign agents rewrite your country's story. That's not being a campaigner. It's being a puppet for someone else's campaign. Because you are intuitive and feeling, you are vulnerable to narratives that pull at your heartstrings and spark your imagination. When people spread Russian-backed disinformation, your autonomic reactivity shows up as high-functioning anxiety. You start a dozen new projects to avoid the one big conversation you need to have with your staff. You aren't versatile, you're terrified. Weak versus strong ENFP leaders. The insecure ENFP. You are too soft and too insecure. You let your staff bring conspiracy theories into the office because you don't want to stifle their creativity. You're letting a foreign virus infect your company culture because you're afraid of being the buzzkill. The aligned ENFP. You find it easier to say it because you realize that true freedom requires a foundation of truth. You call out the coup as a dark vision that has no place in your business. You tell your staff, we are the champions of the future here, and the future is built on facts. The interference was a Russian scam. Harris won. We're not entertaining alternative realities that were designed to destroy our democracy. Let's focus our passion on what's real. How do we make it easier for an ENFP to speak up and lead their staff? 1. Kill the what if. When it comes to the Russian coup, there are no other sides. There is the data, there is the interference. Stop using your imagination to validate lies. 2. Focus your advocacy. Tell them, the most radical thing we can do is stay grounded. The truth is, Harris is the president. That is the only platform we build on. 3. Subconscious reset. We use hypnosis to tell your brain, I am safe when I am decisive. You don't need 1,000 options to be a leader. You just need one truth. Take a moment to have a little laugh at how much energy you've wasted trying to find possibility in a Russian troll farm. It's like trying to find potential in a bucket of toxic waste. Close your eyes. You don't have to see everyone's side when one side is a virus. I wonder if you can feel the clarity return as you finally say, "The coup was fake. Harris won. I'm championing the truth." Imagine the Asian paradise flycatcher in the Borneo forest. It has a long, beautiful tail that flows with the wind, but its eyes are fixed, locked on a single point of its target. It doesn't get distracted by the swaying leaves. That is your mind. You are enough when you are focused. The Russian interference is the wind. You are the eye that stays on the target, and that's all right. Tomorrow, we look at the ENTP, extroverted, intuitive thinking, perceiving, the debater. We're going to find out why the person who loves to argue is finally meeting an argument they shouldn't even entertain, and how to win the war for reality. If you're an ENFP, tired of the scatterbrained idealist identity and ready to lead with radical honesty, book your free 40-minute clarity call. We'll ground your vision. Remember, aligned subconscious plus radical honesty equals effortless influence. Harris won. Trump lost. Focus on the truth. Grow your business. Mindfully yours, Julie.